Welcome. Welcome to American Alpha Male. I'm glad you're here. Blessed that you're here. All I ask that you do is participate in the question I'm going to ask. Give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know your dislikes. Hold on. I got to get rid of those zombies. So, if you didn't know, now you're going to know. It is the second day of Women's History Month. Shout out to all the strong, loving, enduring women. We praise you. We love you all. You are embraced over here. We'll give you high fives and stuff like that. Sometimes, he hit you with the elbows and all that. I would prefer not to because I got some rough ass elbows. I'm just going to be honest with you. My elbows can take the skin off of people. Just going to be fair. But Women's History Month started yesterday. In 1987, it became Women's History Month. In 1980, President Jimmy Carter declared the week of March 8th Women's History Week across the country. By 1986, 14 states had declared the entire month March Women's History Month, according to the Alliance. Sorry, I'm dry as hell. I've been doing this. If you haven't caught on yet, I've been knocking out a lot of videos. I'm overly dedicated. So if you see I got the same fit on, this technically is my last video that I'm doing in January for this channel. All the other videos that you see that are going to come after this, all the way up until I believe I have it. Let me see. Because I know this type of stuff excites you guys. All the way up until March 17th. So you might notice that the background might change. I might do about maybe 5 more, but we don't know yet. I'm going to get my day started. It has been rough. I've only been working off of 4 hours of sleep. A lot of research goes into a lot of these videos. So I would gladly appreciate it if you could subscribe, hit the like button, share it to those you think who want to hear this stuff, and comment your thoughts. Better yet, let's do it this way. Who is a great woman in your life? I'll answer mine at the very end. So stay to the end if you are interested in that once we are done with the segment here today. All right. So in honor, yes, I said in honor, because American alpha males protect our women, but we praise them as well. We love our women. In honor of Women's History Month, I would like to kick it off this way for you alpha males who are watching this. Earn your rewards. Nothing comes free, nor does it come cheap. Now, if it comes cheaper than the price, it better be because you bargained for it or it was on a sale and these people are going out of business. But earn your rewards. People who tend to just give you stuff for free typically are just getting rid of it. That happens. That's not always what happens. But those who tend to give you stuff for free, they're expecting something in return. You don't believe me? Watch this loser at the bar that you go to or the club that you go to buy a woman a drink and expect for her to marry him that same night. Go ask a woman how getting free things works out. And they'll tell you, man, a lot of people expect a lot of things. And it's a lot of things that I'm not going to do. I'm not willing to do. I didn't tell you to give me this free stuff. Yeah. But what they won't tell you is they didn't refuse it. They still took it, knowing that there was expectation. And those are the most despicable individuals because what they will say is, well, he shouldn't have did it anyways. Well, then, damn, you should have knew what was coming next. But despise the free. Give it back. I don't want it. I remember I was chilling in, I think it was Hagerstown, Maryland. Was it? I don't remember. Anyways, there was a guy who came up with a nice watch. Knocked on my door. Hey, man. Here, I want you to have this. Took off this gold watch that was nice. I said, nah, I don't want that. No, here, you can have it, man. I said, nah, I'm good. I don't want it. You sure? I don't want it. See, I was the kid when they sat there and they put the candy right in the bowl. One candy bar, preferably Reese's. I don't think that's what it was. I think it was like a Snickers or something. I was starving too. But they put down the candy bar in front of me. And they said, if you eat this, you'll get another. All right. Simple enough. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't eat the damn candy bar. I looked, sat there, because I thought to myself, what the hell do they want? What do they want out of me? If I do this, what are they going to ask me to do next? Yeah, it starts off with a candy bar, but they might ask me to do some shit I don't want to do. So if I refuse now, I'm letting them know off the rip what it is. So despise the free. Now, in certain instances, free is just going to work. It is what it is. Free samples, of course, if you're going to Costco. If you're like me, hey, free sample means at least 2, please. But for the majority of the part, we don't want the free. Earn your rewards. Just tastes a little bit better when you do it and you earned it. Let's be fair and let's be honest to one another. You must earn your rewards. Yeah, we like the trophy, but we want to play the game. I don't want to win the game if the other team forfeited. I don't want to win the match if the other player forfeited. It don't feel good. It's a hollow victory. I did all this preparation to get in this position, and now you're not going to allow me to show my skills? Man, middle finger to you, sir. Despise the free. We don't want it. It's not needed over here. It'll make you suppress your intellectual prowess. It will make you suppress who you are individually. It will humble you in ways that you don't want to be humbled. Why the hell do I need to be humbled at this magic moment? So no, despise the free. It's not happening that way. I refuse you and I refuse that. Thank you for all your help and all that you didn't do. Because you're not about to sit up here and say, you made me. I made me. I put in the work. But earn your rewards. Because a lot of people tend to talk about what they deserve. Can't believe the amount of individuals, especially the latest lady, who'll come up and say, well, I deserve this. I deserve that. I deserve a good man. I deserve the fine, fit guy, the 6'2" guy with the perfect eyes and the perfect chin and the perfect all this and everything like that. And he gonna take care of this and he gonna take care of that. And my question goes to you, what have you done to earn him? You want the cream of the crop, but you didn't farm right. You didn't set the soil up. You didn't do anything to earn this. You don't deserve shit. These people tend to often speak on what they deserve. See, the fat dude at Walmart, I mean big, we talking about 400 to 500 pounds. And if you want to call it fat shaming, I don't give a shit. I'm 6'3", 280 pounds. Can't happen to me. Sorry, buddy. I'm sucker proof. Short bowling ball built ass dude with a shirt that says something so disgusting that I had to look at him and say, bro, you are a me-sexual. Ain't nobody, male or female, about to be attracted to you, only you. It said, must have this and that. We're not going to use the words, but you must have this and that in order for me to date you. And I'm looking at this man with his ugly sandals and his tore-up ass toenails, and I'm saying, bruh, you ain't never going to get a girlfriend. You could barely even get a 2. Bro, you best settle for a 1, and that's negotiable at the table. If your ass ain't earned it, you don't get it. None of it. You ain't did it. What have you done ultimately? What have you sacrificed? What have you given up in order to achieve these awards, in order to get these accolades? Some of these people just sit in the background and they get the championship ring. They ain't did nothing. Some of these guys collect a check off a name alone, but they didn't do anything. Now, in the past they did, but homie, you still gotta earn this shit. Can't be any geek off the street, you gotta earn your keep. Regulators, mount up. That's what I'm talking about. See, you gotta earn this shit. No nothing come for free, but excuses. So what have you done to deserve this shit? Because if you ain't did nothing, like the women who put in the work to get free of bondage and bullshit from men who started it in the 1830s and 1820s. They put in that work, they did sacrifice. Some of them were even killed. You ain't risked none of that shit. You ain't put your life on a line like these ladies. Hell, you ain't put the work in. You don't deserve it. You talking about? So what have you done to earn your rewards? Because if you ain't done nothing, you shall receive nothing. That is how that goes. What have you done? And please don't believe that statement is the only one that's going to be made on that, because what's made on that is absolute truth. And absolute truth is, how did you overcome what you did? How? What was the journey? People won't hit the Baseball Hall of Fame because they took steroids. Oh yeah, they got to the pinnacle. That's what they did. They got to the pinnacle. They won the championships. They looked great. They were dominant amongst other people. Yeah, they did all that. But it's the how. How did you do it? Did you cheat people? Did you screw over people? Yeah, I get bent in the rules, son. No, we pull jerseys. We do trick plays. Pick somebody off at first. No, he wasn't there. Act like I threw it to him. Do steps off the base. Got him. Get all that. Should have been paying attention. Yeah, make the refs work, but if you're nothing but a morally corrupt individual, you don't deserve the rewards because you cheated your way to the top. I get there's people in college and there's people at jobs and there's people in school who cheat to get their way to the top, who take state and federal tests, and they may have some contacts or something like that that gave them all type of answers and everything like that. I get and I understand all those. You still do not deserve the accolades. I don't give a damn how many times you failed the bar. I don't care what was on the line. That's why it's hard. It must be hard, because when it's hard, that means we weed out the morally corrupt, the weak individuals, and the cheaters. If you are willing to cheat now, what the hell won't you do? How did you overcome it? Was it the right way? If it wasn't the right way, then damn it. Nah. Did you take the cheap shortcut, not the shortcut that was time efficient? Did you really take the shortcut that you weren't supposed to? You know, you ever seen kids jogging on the track? Or, we don't even say kids, we ain't gonna do it that way. Were you ever a kid who was jogging on the track and everything like that, and as soon as the teachers turned their back for a couple of minutes, you seen some lazy ass kids bolt across that goddamn track? We're talking about the cheap way, the circle way. They cut straight down the middle. How did you feel in that moment? Now, if you like me, we grew up with street code and shit since we was youngest. We wasn't gonna snitching. We wasn't going to go snitching, but we didn't like it. We hated those fucking people, those damn losers. Even in life, they still were losers because they decided in that moment, in that day, that that was acceptable. And let me be honest with you, that is massively unacceptable. See, the type of shortcuts we do, we say, oh man, I think if I sprint here, walk here, I'll be all right. That's the type of shortcut. Or here, man, I'll squeeze a little bit tighter right here, but I'll get the jogs in right here. That's the shortcut. But not this bullshit where you just cheat. Unacceptable. You haven't earned anything. You deserve nothing. If anything, you deserve public shame. Because at least those who tried and failed can say, I have at least tried. How did you overcome? Because that's important. But also, to run hand in hand with this, what did you become in the process? You see, some people, man, they get gifted with skills and talents that many of us could never unlock. Call it God, call it genetics, call it whatever you want to call it. And they get to these spots and these pinnacles and stuff like that, like an Antonio Brown, who is extremely gifted, hardworking. But the type of person that he is, he's bullshit. He's a fucking moron. Randy Moss could have been the greatest wide receiver ever, and you couldn't debate it. But if we're going to be fair, he didn't give it his all every single time he stepped out there. He was just naturally gifted. It was gifts and qualities that he had that he didn't fully take advantage of because he didn't try hard. Go back and look at the tapes that he did his seasons in Oakland before he got to the Patriots. Look at how he had to quit. 2 times in the Super Bowl and didn't win one because of him. I don't care what you hollering. I know what I said. Now, he could say that he's the best wide receiver to ever lace him up. That's cool. I would say you have the most potential. And if anybody wants to get pissed off and show that to him, and he wants to get pissed off about it, I don't care. Nothing about that man said he deserved a Super Bowl ring, so he never got the reward. Because what did he become in the process was important. And he didn't become the right person in the process. Let's be fair. It is what it is. But I refuse to give a person their rewards when they didn't earn it. And that championship ring, that NFL championship ring, that 53-man roster, every one of those people had to earn their spot on there. And for some people who are supremely gifted, they didn't become what the hell they were supposed to be. One of the worst things that happened for Antonio Brown was that he won a Super Bowl. But I will tell you, during that Super Bowl run, he got rid of who the hell he was in Pittsburgh and Oakland and with New England. He didn't win a ring with them this time around because what? He shut himself down. He shut himself out. Now, if he's back on the team, I seen some report right now. Today, it is January the 4th. I seen a report that said they might just suspend him. It is what it is. That's hell in a handbasket. And they're not going to make the Super Bowl. Guaranteed they're going to lose. Unless he can sacrifice who the hell he is. But earn your rewards. What's your presentation of what your skills are and who values it? See, you could be a hard-working person and everything like that, but if you don't present it the right way, nobody's going to know about it. It's just going to seem ultimately arrogant and nobody's going to want to deal with you. Them are the facts. Then let's be fair. Some of y'all have skills that nobody cares about. Nobody values you. Pardon me. We don't value that skill because you're a person who can put 10 freaking rubber bands on all your fingers and they don't pop, or you can rip something that's super strong. It doesn't matter. Who values it? What skill do you have that is valued? Because if you don't have one that is valued, you're not going to be rewarded. It is what it is, but this is life. American alpha male, no excuses. Alpha Army, rise up. You don't get to the top notch of anything if you don't earn it. Because you have things. No. It's because you own things. You have to own your skills. You have to hone them. You have to make it yours. You have to put it on display for others to value. That's how you get the top-notch things in life. Even the ugly guy with the money who has the beautiful woman has to make sure that he shows it off the right way. Or he ain't going to even earn her, no matter how many millions of dollars that you have. And we are not complaining about women who come there who say, I want to have his child and everything like that because he has because he has money and he's going to secure my children. We ain't tripping off that because his ass should have put her through tests and learned. Stop thinking with this and because of the amazing looks. Shit don't matter. Well, who's the great women in my life? I got two loving mothers. My biological mother and the mother that I grew up that married my father. Even though Pops did his time in the penitentiary, he was young, that's what it was. I absolutely understand. I don't blame him for shit. I'm a grown-ass man in my 30s, homie. The fuck I look like complaining about daddy not being there? Oh my God, no. But I have two loving mothers, amazing. Love me differently, but it's still equal. I honor them. I hold them in high regards. So let me know who you do. Thank you for spending time out of your day. Happy, let me make sure, Happy Women's History Month. We got videos slated for you guys. I don't know how many I'm going to put out. I'm going to try to actually get done with all of March. So when you see me, hairstyle might change. A couple of videos after this. Thank you. Appreciate you all.